I'm gonna try and do a day in the life with HG today. We'll see how it goes. So it's important to lay out your stuff before you get going. This is all my stuff for my IV I do in the morning. This is lactated ringers, and that is essentially Gatorade, and it's the best. Fun fact, if you do IV therapy, you get your very own IV pole. So this is what my PICC line looks like. Here's the end of it, so I can hook it up. I've had a couple of people ask me what the difference between a PICC line and an IV. Basically, a PICC line is a central line. So there's a tube going from my arm all the way up to my heart up here. And I can feel it sometimes, but the reason they do a PICC instead of a normal IV is because you can leave them in for a couple months and not have to worry about them as much as a small IV catheter. Things first, I push saline. And you have to unclamp this little clamp right here, which I need to do. You wouldn't think so, but this stuff tastes really bad when you put it in. And now I'm laying back down because I can't sit up for very long right now. But I've got my EV running. I usually feel a lot better after I get this in. I just finished my IV, so now I'm going to push heparin. This also somehow tastes bad, but it helps keep everything from getting all clotted. I feel kind of bad because I go through like this every morning, so I feel like I'm contributing to a lot of medical waste. She gave me a baby sock from the hospital, and that's what I tuck my line into so that I can then put my sock on over the top of it. This way everything's kind of tucked in. Going into this pregnancy, I wanted so badly to be more of a voice for HG, or at least document it. And this is something I've wanted to do. So while this is like really miserable right now, I know later that I'm gonna be glad that I at least did something and I can write about it. Doing my second round of Zofran for the day. This is air, and you actually push the air first, and then you gotta flip the bottle upside down to pull the medicine. So we go saline, Zofran, saline, heparin. So I'm slowly pushing Zofran. You're supposed to push it over the course of 1 to 3 minutes, and that saline tastes so bad. Right up to you.